Well, hello, everybody. Welcome to the show. Everybody grab your champagne. Cheers.
Oh, yes.
Cheers to all of you out there. If you're new to the channel, I am your host, Robert, a.k.a. The Tall Man. This is my lovely wife on the other end, Lisa, a.k.a. Mrs. Tall Man. Not that anyone ever calls her that. And in between the two of us, we have Mark and Rocky from This Cruise Life.
Howdy, howdy.
And we are simulcasting on both their channel and our channel at the same time. So welcome everyone from This Cruise Life. You are welcome here. Glad to have you guys.
It's great to see so many of you. We saw you guys coming in the chat. Hello, welcome from MSC Marivalia.
Yeah.
No.
Did we just do that?
We've done that so many times.
We're bleeping that. Can you bleep that,
We
please?
can't. It's too late.
Thank you.
It's too
Wait,
late.
there's not a 7-second buffer?
No, there's no buffer. Now there is going to be a little echo tonight, everybody. We apologize about that. It's just the microphones. We're in close proximity, and, well, we are on a ship. We are coming to you live from the MSC World America.
That's what it is.
Inaugural cruise. In fact, that is a look right outside of our balcony right now. We call that balcony cam or PAL. We have Hal in front of us. We have PAL on the balcony. And it's been raining most of the day, so it's currently stopped raining. So as long as it's not raining, PAL is okay, because PAL is hanging out over the edge.
But you know what? Considering we didn't wash the salt off of PAL from the aqua,
Oh my gosh.
this might be a good thing.
Yes. So, by the way, we also have a refill here waiting for the champagne, so it's going to get good and fun tonight. Okay, I know a lot of you are here to see Deck 8, and as promised, we're about to do that here in just a couple seconds, but let's go over a few housekeeping notes. One, if you have any questions about the MSC World America, obviously we're here live right now. There's no better time to get an answer than right now. Between the four of us, if we can't already answer it, Lisa and I will get the answer tomorrow and bring it to you during tomorrow night's broadcast. All right, that's one. Two, if you want to be part of our Facebook group, it's a private group. Please go there and just answer the two questions. We'll let you in. We post all kinds of different content there, from all the pictures of the food we eat, daily activities, the menus, all these kind of different things. So you can see that there. And I don't know if they've been actually paying attention to. I told them there was going to be a big surprise.
Yes.
Our people know this.
Oh, dear. Oh, dear.
Yeah.
Is
This Cruise Life people. Here. Look. Hang on one second. What does it say right there? What right? No, look on the screen.
Oh.
What does it say right there?
We're giving away a ship.
We're giving away a ship.
A ship?
A ship.
No ship.
No ship.
Where did it say this? I still don't know
It's
where
right
it
there.
says.
We are giving away that.
Oh, that's a cool ship. I saw that.
That is a replica of the MSC World America.
It sure is.
This does not exist. Lisa and I commissioned a Lego type brick artist to design it.
That's awesome.
You can't find that anywhere. Lego brick people did not sponsor this.
Wow.
MSC did not sponsor this. This is coming out of Lisa and Robert's pocket.
That's amazing.
Wow.
Okay.
Cheers
So you're-
to that.
right?
Right?
So
Yes.
thank you. It is a 1 to 400 scale replica, so it's about 33, 34, 35 inches long. I found out today it's going to be about 7,500 pieces. It is not going to come put together. You will have to put it together. But this is how you can potentially win it. It is very simple. There's no registration. We have a couple nights left here on this cruise.
Yeah.
We're going to give it away to someone who's watching live.
Ooh.
So all those who are with us for the first time from This Cruise Life, do us a huge favor. Hit the subscribe button, right? Thumbs up. More importantly, the notification bell, so you know when we go live, which is 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. All right? And you will have a potential to win this. From a dollar value, if you went on Lego's site right now and looked up the Titanic, it's $660 bucks.
I believe it.
This is bigger than that.
Yeah.
Wow.
So we believe that has retail value somewhere around $750, something like that.
Wow.
Okay.
Amazing.
Right?
Yeah.
So This Cruise Life, welcome to the channel. Please, again, feel free to subscribe if you choose. We'd love to have you. And Mark and Rocky, we do this a lot, believe it or not.
and our guys as well, please.
Crisscross.
Yes,
Oddly
absolutely.
enough, a lot of our guys are already here, guys.
Yeah.
They already
Yeah.
are, but
Amazing.
Yeah.
but
That's
maybe not everybody is though. So by all means,
Okay.
Yeah.
subscribe
All right.
to these guys.
We always say the cruise community, it's a small cruise world out there,
Yes.
is what we always say, and I truly believe that. And I think it's so cool when you see creators come together and you see a lot of familiar faces.
Yes.
It's awesome.
It's
Right.
fun.
Thank
It is
you.
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree.
All right. So So let's go ahead and get to deck 8. We'll get that done and out of the way.
Okay.
All right. And for those who, oh dear, I keep people doing that.
Oh.
I know, right? For those who are new to our channel, we do things a little bit differently.
Filming Tom and Scott.
Well, there you go, everybody. There is your deck 8. For those who are joining us from This Cruise Life, if you wanted to see the other decks, we've already done deck 5, 6, and 7, both inside and outside. Those are on our channel and a playlist if you choose to want to see those. So there's that. Now, don't forget the rest of the stuff we talked about before we played that. We're giving away a ship!
Oh, ship.
Oh, ship! Right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Sometime between tonight, tomorrow night, and last night,
Okay.
we are giving away a 1 to 400 scale replica of the MSC World America. This is truly a one of a kind. It doesn't exist. Can't find it in the store. Can't find it on the ship. Lisa and I paid a Lego brick type designer to design this one of a kind model.
But I hear you have to be present. When?
You have to be live.
Is that true?
That is true.
Okay, you have to be live.
You have to be live.
Tonight, tomorrow night, or the next night.
And how we're doing it, we're using a little piece of software called Raffly. They're going to pick one of the people watching.
Wow.
We're going to do it live. We just hit the button, it spins, and pop up the name, and you will have won the prize. Now, so you understand what you're winning. A 1 to 400 scale, this is about 7,500 pieces. It is not a small model. It's going to be about 33 to 35, 36 inches, so that's almost 3 feet. Pretty tall. Roughly valued around $750 to $1,000. The only reason why I don't know is it's not in a store. But I know Lego sells the Titanic, which is smaller than this, for $660. So not sponsored by anybody but myself and Lisa. We've paid for all of this, and we're going to give one away. So there's going to be 2. We're getting one,
Oh,
of
well,
course.
of course.
Yes.
As you should.
Yes. And then we're going to give one away to somebody watching. Okay.
Super cool.
It won't be put together. You will have to put it together, but it's coming with some very detailed instructions. In fact, I think it's 298 pages.
Lots of instructions.
It's a big ship. Holy ship.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Holy ship. Oh, that was not what I was supposed to do. Guys.
There you go.
Holy ship. Okay. All right. So let's get back to live. Again, that is balcony cam right out there. We are live right now. We're in cabin 10266. We got Mark and Rocky with us from This Cruise Life. And so we appreciate everybody being with us. Let's see if we can get to some of this.
We got lots of people
We are
saying
going
what's
rapid fire. So everybody hang on. You ready? Hello, Angela. Hello, Vic/Vicky. Hello, Angela again. Hump Night. That's correct. Irene, Mama Tall Man. We've got friends with us tonight. Yes, we do. Macrina, hello.
Macrina.
Everybody's ready. Rocky and Mark. Yeah, we're gonna call you Excited. Behave. All right. Let's go, right? Tall Man, you're ready. Everybody's always ready. Yeah, if you hit that thumbs up, subscribe. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, special show tonight. That's correct. That's correct. Ron Jones, good to see you tonight. Hello, Bobby Smith. Welcome to the channel. Again, we're with Macrina here. John L., good to see you again tonight, buddy. Alex, how's Hump Day, everyone? It's been fantastic, other than it rained pretty much all day here.
Is it Wednesday?
It's Wednesday.
I know.
Really?
Yeah.
Hello, Eric Maxey. Welcome to the show.
Hey,
good
Eric.
to see you. Elaine, Tuesday. It's Wednesday. I'm so sorry. Hello, Patrick Conroy. Welcome.
Patrick.
Kathy B. Good to see
Kathy
you.
B.
Embarkation
Cheers.
Nation. Shh. Don't tell anyone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you all for the thumbs up. Appreciate
Oh,
it.
I know.
Z's Gaming and Home Theater Channel. How are you doing tonight,
Wow.
guys? Welcome to the show. That's
Right.
Big Mouth.
And there is champagne.
And there is champagne. Yeah, we need more. We need more. All right, hang on. We're
Macrina, thank you.
we're going live
All
here.
right.
We're going to the big screen.
Oh, it's big screen.
You know, I don't drink, so I don't even know how to do this crap.
Can I help?
Do you want a
No.
professional?
Yes, we
What-
probably
what-
need help.
What fun would that be? Wait a minute, don't I open it like that? Aren't I supposed to shake it up first?
Uh-oh. I
Oh
just
my
gotta
God.
Here we
notice
go.
that
Here
you're
we
not
go. Here
audible.
we go.
I'm not audible.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're not
it's all on.
What do you
Oh.
mean you gotta notice? Oh,
Come on.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, look at that. We didn't make a mess.
when are you gonna notice that I'm not audible?
I got a text.
Uh-oh. Oh no.
I know.
Well, you weren't audible when the video was playing because, well, the video
Maybe
was
that's
playing.
why. Maybe that's why.
I'm sorry, everyone, if you can't hear me. I've said
Maybe your
wonderful
microphone's in a
things
bad
tonight.
place.
Thank you.
No,
You're
your
welcome.
microphone's in a good place.
I mean, you can hear him on. You
There
guys
you
can
go.
hear him, right?
Yeah.
Because you should be
They haven't been
hearing.
able to hear me the whole time.
And nobody told you.
I mean, I can hear you way better than I can hear him.
Oh, here. Is it because your microphone's not turned up?
No,
He
his
fixed
mic's up.
that.
It's facing
Yep.
up.
Yep, it's facing up.
It is facing up. Yeah, you should. Be good.
We're working, guys, on a system that's only supposed to have 2 mics. Whoa, crap! But I'm tricking it to do 4 mics here. So you
Yes.
want to grab that and put it down
Yes,
on the ground in front
You
of us?
got it.
How about now?
Can you hear me now? Anytime Mark wants to talk, I'll just lean in.
There we go. Perfect.
So we're working on it, guys. I guess I'm just gonna have to buy more
Oh,
equipment.
and there's champagne.
Yeah.
Here we go. Cheers.
Yes.
Cheers.
Mm. Oh, the other one was better, I think.
The other one's definitely better.
Well, so we went from a sweet to a non-sweet.
That's
I
right.
think
we
I think that's
did.
the challenge.
Yes.
Yeah. We started with the beautiful Asti, which is
It was
Full
really
house tonight.
good.
I smell a giveaway. I don't know. Maybe we'll see. Mark and Rocky have been so nice to us around the ship. Okay, awesome.
yes, Embarkation,
Embarkation Nation. It was good hanging out with you again. Okay. All right. Hello, Mama Mac. Good to see you. How are you doing tonight? Alex, y'all got to keep inside voices so no ship security visits. Oh, my God. Oh, hi. Oh.
OH.
I
Dr. Shriek, good to see you. Welcome back. Chris Stonerock, welcome. Right back to you guys. Go Buckeyes. What could they be saying? LOL. Almost showtime. Hello. Good evening, Patricia. Carol. Gosh. They're talking about how awesome we are. We're talking about, we talk nothing but about how crazy you guys are.
Yeah, for sure.
And the fact that they're going to be coming on our group cruise.
And they're coming on
And we're
ours.
going on their group
Yeah.
cruise.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're mutually group cruising.
Yes.
Yes, we have a full house. Heat crazed. Welcome. Good
Mom
to
and Dad.
Great to see you. Hi, Mom and Dad.
Hi, Mom and Dad.
Welcome, Mom and Dad. Mama Tall Man.
Yeah.
Mama this
Mom-
life.
Yeah.
Mama,
This
This was like.
Mama, this cruise life.
that's too much though. It's we got to
Yeah.
this cruise, this life, cruise life, this life.
Mama Cruise Life.
Mama cruise.
Mama Cruise
Mama
Life.
Cruise.
Mama Cruise.
Mama Cruise.
Oh, like
Mama
that.
Cruise. Mama Cruise.
Mama
Yeah.
Cruise.
Mama Tom Man and Mama Cruise.
Mama Mama TCL.
Mama
This
Cruise.
cruise
Yeah,
life.
that works.
Mama
Yeah.
TCL.
I'll take that.
Yeah.
Beetlejuice. Oh, don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it. Hello, Victoria. How are you this evening? Yes, we are all drinking. Conrad Ledford, hello. Welcome to you guys. Tom, good to see you. A Deja Inaugural Cruise, right? Four of my favorite people. Hello, y'all. Yeah, Macrina, audio's okay for him. Oh, Carol E. Hello, Carol E. Good to see you. Charles, welcome to you as well. Yes, and the alcohol is flowing.
Yes, it is.
Mike Anderson, Danny Mack, you barely made it, but you're here. No, we are not mentioning my height tonight, Alex. Bite your tongue. That being said, I don't need to hear it to have a cocktail tonight.
Okay.
But when we do our cabin tours,
Yes.
we usually have like 15, 18, 20 of them cabins that we get,
Oh yeah.
and we do them all in one video.
Okay.
And
That's
I
cool.
talk about my height and all the bathrooms and stuff with the toilets and the showers and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And it just became a drinking game. So anytime you hear my height, you drink.
Gotcha. Okay.
You'll be good and drunk by the time we're done with that
So,
video.
what are you
Yes.
thinking about this bathroom? I'm curious to get your thoughts. World America, the newest, biggest ship in the world for MSC. What do you think of the bathroom?
A little tiny.
Yeah.
It's
okay.
snug.
It's a little snug in there.
Yeah.
The toilet at my height of 6'4", drink.
Drink.
It's you couldn't be any bigger than me and be on that toilet.
Okay.
It's a little snug in there.
Yeah.
The shower itself is not bad. It's a decent size shower. I love the glass door, but once you get out again,
There's
it's
no-
a
Oh my
little
gosh.
tight.
You gotta
Once you
dry
get
off
out-
inside the shower.
Or come out here and dry off.
You can't dry
Yeah.
off in the shower because then the shower head drips on you.
Oh, mine doesn't.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
They got a drippy shower head. You just have plumbing problems.
you do.
Are you trying to tell everybody you got the drip?
Nope, we definitely weren't.
Jay, I think the drip is much better than bloody balls, though. And for those who don't know what we're talking about, you know what?
Oh,
we-
do you have that clip?
I probably
we should have been
do.
looking for that.
So
we should have looked for
they'll
that.
get a good kick out of this because they go on NCL, so they understand.
Yeah.
You know, NCL, they make those eco-friendly cocktails out of surplus
Sail and
food.
sustain.
Sail and sustain.
Sail and sustain.
Do you want to?
So-
Want me to see if I can find the description to read?
So
Oh, no.
we were
Oh.
reading that, and I'm like, ooh, Lisa, that cocktail looks good. What's in it? Meatballs. and somehow through a few
Meatballs.
minutes it turned into
It's
bloody
made
balls.
with surplus food. The Sail and Sustain drink is made with surplus food. So our joke was
they
oh,
use
no,
the
it's
extra
good. What-
meatballs.
It's meatballs. So it turned into gin and balls, and then Bloody Marys, and then Bloody Balls, and
Oh.
it just went
Bloody
downhill
balls.
fast. Bloody Balls.
You too can go on NCL and drink some bloody balls.
Bacon covered Bloody Balls.
Bacon, because they certainly didn't
Yes.
have bacon.
Bacon.
Oh,
Hello,
yeah,
Valerie.
bacon.
Good to see you, hon.
P.
Kathy P. Welcome. Sandy C.
Hey, Sandy C.
Yes.
Sandy C.
Holy
Having a
ship,
great time.
Ron Jones.
Yes.
Well, we're not going to go as far as $1 million, but it's probably $750,
But
$800,
if
somewhere
that's
in
the
that
value
area.
he wants to put on it.
Oh, well,
But here's the thing,
Right.
though, right? It's a two of a kind.
Two of a
Yeah.
kind.
It's not like
Yeah.
thousands or
Right.
tens of thousands of
Right.
these things going to be made.
Mhm.
We may make a few more because I know there's a lot of people who actually do want it, and there's only going to be one winner. And so, but there's limited supply,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
I want it to be special. Chris is like, that's some cool ship. Thank you, Chris. Appreciate that. Kathy P, Mark and Rocky. About time you had a live stream together.
Hey, we got to
We-
sail together and make it happen.
we-
you know?
Well, we did another one together, but we were like in the dark the entire time.
Yes, you
And-
couldn't see us.
And we tried to broadcast
That
on
was us.
both of the
Oh.
channels at the same time, and the Carnival's Wi-Fi wouldn't work.
No, it would not. I remember
This
that.
Wi-Fi.
By the way, hang on. Suck it! There you go. Sorry. I have to do that every once in a while for those who are new here.
Okay.
Sorry. Go ahead. You guys were saying?
The Wi-Fi
What?
has been
Yes.
fantastic.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, fantastic.
Yeah.
Look,
Yeah.
we just have the basic Wi-Fi, and it's been fantastic for what basic Wi-Fi is. I don't think we're going to be able to win the ship, though, because we definitely can't stream.
No, I
We'll
am.
be listening at the door.
I'm not saying that 20 times tonight, Charles. Not happening. Bobby Smith, welcome.
Hey, Bobby.
Thank you very much for the hit the thumbs up there.
Yeah.
Look, hit the thumbs up.
Yes. Thank you all for the thumbs
We
up.
appreciate every single
really
one of
do
you.
Appreciate it.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's almost snack time. Everybody that's watching,
Snack
make sure you go grab a snack.
Oh,
Do we
Not
have
now.
snacks?
I got excited.
We've got snacks
It
and
looks like you've
snacks
got
and-
some,
We've got some M&Ms up there.
We've got
got
bananas.
We've got
No.
bananas.
Got bananas.
We got
garlic.
bananas.
We got
garlic
M&Ms.
cloves. I see
Garlic.
garlic cloves.
They're not garlic cloves.
We can,
Aren't those
we can make it
meringues or
work.
something?
Oh, they might be meringues. They
It's
look like
meringues.
It
and
is.
Look like
It's
a garlic
meringues
clove?
and coconuts.
This-
I love those.
Oh, those are good.
All right.
Yeah.
MSC sent us this because there was a couple problems with our cabin, and this was their thank you because
Like one of those
You know.
ones with the cabin. This is so warm.
Yeah.
in here.
So grab your weapons.
okay, all right, just we're having just a quick snack, everybody, quick snack. You ready? Snack time here. Let's put on some snack time music. All right, snack time. We want to know what you have for snack. Leave it down in the comment.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. Let's talk just a little bit about the day. But it started late last night. For those who were part of our Facebook group, I put a notice. It was about, 2 a.m. or something like that, 1:30, that we ended up having to turn around to go back to Puerto Rico, back to San Juan. We had a medical emergency on board, and this passenger needed more help than the ship could offer, which does happen sometimes. We've seen it happen many times where a helicopter comes in to pull them off, but this time we were so close. It was about 45 minutes to turn around and go back. By the time it was all said and done, we pulled in and back out of Puerto Rico by 5 o'clock this morning. And so we had a 6-hour delay.
Yeah.
And we weren't sure we were going to make it to our next destination, which isn't tomorrow. Tomorrow's another sea day.
Yep.
But the day after, we're at their private island. Because, 6 hours, and that is a huge delay for a ship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they don't go 100 miles an hour, right?
No.
They can't make up too much time. But
Right.
this ship, I believe, could possibly be the fastest cruise ship in the industry of its remote size.
Yes, absolutely.
It full out, it goes 23.7 knots.
That is very
That
fast.
is very fast.
Yeah.
And how we know some of this is there was a diamond gathering today. Lisa and I are diamonds on MSC, and the captain was there, and we got to speak to him just for a couple of seconds because he came on this morning and said, "Hey, we made up the time already." So I wanted to go. I says, "Congratulations on making up that 6 hours. That was amazing." And he said, and the good thing is, I just found out that the passenger is going to be okay.
That's amazing.
That,
Right?
yeah,
Cheers.
that is
That
Cheers to
is
them.
something to
Happy
celebrate.
family.
excellent news, without a
Absolutely.
doubt.
That's great news.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially since we all have someone in common that was down there and saw that.
Yes.
This poor man, he ended up having a massive heart attack, 81 years old.
Yeah.
Wow.
Some of this information is the captain telling us, by the way. 81 years old, massive heart attack, dead. They had to bring him back, which they did. They revived him and got everything together that needed to be done. Ship turned around. We were so close. It was just easy enough, I guess, to go back as it would be to try to find a helicopter in the middle of the night or whatever.
Yeah.
So we went back and dropped him off, and we're now on our way back to the Bahamas. So, yep,
Yes. Yes.
23.7 knots.
That's
Pedal to the metal.
impressive. I'm just so glad the guy's okay.
Okay.
Ocean K.
Ocean, yeah.
Also, the most eco-friendly ship in the industry.
Oh.
LNG,
It's LNG. That's right.
and there's a whole bunch of other stuff they were talking about today. Did you guys know they're going to be building a terminal on the West Coast?
No.
They announced that today.
That's been rumored for some time.
Yep.
MSC officially announced it
The
today?
captain said it. They're building. They haven't picked the exact location, if it's going to be Seattle, if it's going to be San Francisco or LA
Okay.
or whatever, but they are committed and building a terminal on the West Coast.
That's
Yeah,
wild.
it
They
doesn't
don't
surprise me.
even have a ship out there yet.
No. Holy ship.
Holy ship.
Holy ship.
Mm-hmm.
Holy ship. I'm just saying, we're giving it away.
There
It
you
might
go.
be tonight. You never know. It's going to be to somebody live.
I mean, I think
oh,
we'll see. I
did
think in the next 5-7 years, we'll see more ships out of West Coast.
Yeah.
Absolutely. We're running out. I mean, Port Canaveral and Miami and East Coast can only support so many
Yeah.
ships. And as more and more come online, they're only. I mean, we've seen Galveston really grow.
Oh, yeah.
Since we've been cruising.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
West Coast, I think, is absolutely going to see expansion.
And Galveston is getting one of the sea ships.
Yep.
Yes.
Sorry. Try to keep on going. Sorry. Yes. Yeah, we're on West Coast.
Yeah.
The thing with the West Coast is there's not a lot of options of things to do
Mm-mm.
because of U.S. laws and things. We have to touch some kind of foreign soil.
Yes.
Also, most cruises are going to be within a 7-day window.
Yes.
Yes, there are some longer ones, but the bulk of them are 7 days and under because
Right.
that's what most people can afford vacation time
Yeah.
for. And so in 7 days, there's only so far you can get on the
Sure.
West Coast,
That is true.
which is why West Coast cruising has never been incredibly popular because there's just not a ton of places to go.
Mhm.
So I don't know. Maybe they're going to start dredging stuff up and building little islands out there. I don't know. I wouldn't put it past them.
You know, I am surprised that there aren't any private destinations on the West Coast yet.
Perfect
Yeah.
day, Puerto Vallarta. We're looking at you.
Right? Lisa B, hello. Jason Mason. Is it just me or the sound weird?
Oh, God,
If you were talking about the sound on the video, it was a little bit strange. That's the thing that
He
happened.
actually he took some helium when he was recording to make it a little bit more fun.
We have to scrub out all the audio.
A lot of music on the ship.
For everybody knows who's been on a cruise ship, there is music playing everywhere
Mhm.
at all hours of the night.
Yes.
all hours
And
of the night.
none of that music can be in a video.
Right.
So this is why a lot of people will do highlights and put music, their own music. Kill the audio from the camera
Yep.
and just put in your own music.
That's
We're showing it to you kind of live. So there's some software I'm able to use that actually pulls out all that extra stuff.
amazing.
But it can alter my voice a little bit. Sometimes I sound like I've had some helium. Sometimes it sounds like I'm Barry White. It's just, hey, everybody. Anyway, so thank you for the thumbs up. Appreciate you.
Yes,
All
thank
right.
you all. Thank you.
So pretty, so relaxing. Yes.
The spa.
The pool with the lower lights is beautiful.
Oh, and the spa.
Nice.
Oh gosh, yeah, that thing is beautiful.
Mac number 1 has arrived. I'm just. If anybody has a question, make sure you write the word question in there. Okay.
Have to.
Let's write the word question.
Yeah.
It's easier to spot.
Oh, okay. I was like, oh.
Patrick,
Yeah.
nice to see you. Welcome to the channel. Vic, all right, McCray, my bad. Yeah. Well, what's up, Tony Mac? Danny, yes, Danny, behave yourself. Oh, thank you for the thumbs up. Hey, Desiree, hello, welcome to you. Just everybody watching. Hello, Angela Brown, so beautiful. Yeah, Shelly W. Oops, I'm late to the show. Better late than never.
And it's recorded.
Thomas,
It's recorded.
It
Zab-
is absolutely.
Thomas Zaborski.
Yeah.
I apologize. Zaborski. Yes,
It does.
It does look a little like a Vegas shopping mall.
I would say that a Royal Caribbean Oasis class looks more like a shopping mall than this one.
You'll hear that. You'll hear us talk about that in our review. Is it feels less like a shopping mall than Royal, like where you've got Johnny Rockets and Starbucks and Kate Spade and all of those. This feels it has a similar look or layout, but it doesn't feel nearly as shopping mallish.
Agreed.
Yeah, we agree too. Love a good slide. Yep, they're talking about the end of the Sandy C. Every new ship should have express elevators.
Mhm.
Have you tried the express elevator yet? I like the express elevator.
I like the express elevator too. It's the
He's looking at me
champagne.
like, "What are you talking about?"
Is that the 8 to
Yeah.
18? Yeah, that jumps. Yeah.
Yeah, the one on the back of
The glass
Yeah.
elevator.
Yeah,
Yes.
love it. Hello, Cruise Forever. Jan, I'm just did the ceiling say touchdown?
I don't know
We-
if it's
Home run.
touchdown or home run. I think
Home
it's
run.
home run.
I was trying to find the video
In
of
the
it,
sports
but yes,
bar.
I got a video of it.
I did
Strongbow on tap, right?
Yeah.
Everybody likes that. We're going to be posting all the menus from all the bars up on our Facebook group. So
Fantastic.
for those who are new around here, we have a Facebook group. Oh, can't see anything over Chris's comment. Go away. There you go. Tommy on the Cruise Adventures. It's a private group. So there's 2 questions to answer. One is, what was your first cruise? And 2, adhering to the group rules, of course. No
And if you've
spamming.
never sailed on a ship before, I think the word for today should be "holy ship."
I like it.
Holy ship. But yeah, we're posting all the bar menus on
Nice.
there too. So
Yeah.
Lisa's been busy.
I have been.
Patrick Conroy, nice sports bar. Yeah. And by the way, that was the site of where that passenger had
Yes.
his heart attack last night, literally right outside the sports bar.
And so thankful he's
Yeah.
okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Truly, truly wonderful. Sometimes there's just not a lot of good news in situations like that.
Right.
So, but there was with this one. Tabletop shuffleboard. See, that's what I thought. Hey guys, I need to try this cruise. Mary, come
Yes,
on and join
Mary.
us.
Yes, Mary. I'll
Yes.
make it happen.
Come
Reach
on.
out.
He can take care of that.
I got you.
Love the deck area on the back, and
Yes.
the lighting is super nice. Yeah, they do a tree lighting like every night, don't they?
Yeah, they
Yes.
do. A
That's
couple
what
of
they
times
say.
a night. Right? 7:15 and 9:15
No,
or
I
something
think it's
like
8:15, 10:15.
that? Okay.
We'll try
You
to
might be right.
we'll
You're
try to
probably
catch.
right.
We haven't seen it, so I don't know.
Neither
no,
have we.
we've been streaming.
We've
so
been-
we haven't
yeah.
seen it either.
All right, that's a nice hangout space. Yeah, that area out there, the Royal Promenade, it's a really great place to hang.
I'm curious, and you may have already covered this in one of the previous nights, but do you have a favorite space that you found on board that you like to just go to and enjoy?
So there's those hidden spaces on deck 8 outside of Fizz
Yes.
and outside of the other
Elixir.
side.
Elixir.
Yeah, Elixir.
Thank you.
Nobody goes
No.
there.
But when I was in Fizz this evening and they had it roped off, you couldn't go outside.
Was it because it was raining?
I'm
or-
guessing. I don't know.
Yeah, it was raining pretty much most of the day, so it
We
wouldn't surprise
were going to
me.
try to actually broadcast from there tonight, guys.
Yeah.
But it was raining and there's no cover
Right.
on these areas.
No.
And we put our heads together. Okay, where's the quietest space outside of a cabin? And
Yes.
it was nothing but this. No. Jesus, where the hell are they? I got too many buttons, everybody. I apologize. Here. Go away.
You see what I put up with?
That's what I was supposed to hit.
Crickets.
Yeah.
Crickets.
So we're in the cabin.
Yes.
Because there's music playing, and if there's music in the back, we have problems. Okay.
Yes.
So roomy, yes. Tony Mac. So does the Max Me Mac 3? Does that Max? I don't know what y'all are talking about. Hello, Allie. Good to see you. Welcome. How are you? The Max. Hello, Kelly. Good to see you. Mama Tall Man says, I could spend the whole day at the promenade.
Yeah,
Yes, you
yeah.
could.
Yep. Easy.
Nice promenade. Everybody's liking the promenade.
Oh, thank you.
Nice
Yes.
quiet spot. The promenade itself, I would not say is quiet because there's a lot of activity down there.
There is.
I mean, there's no aqua theater like
Right,
on the
right,
Oasis class
right.
ships, but there's a lot of stuff that goes on down there, and they do some sort of entertaining down there. It's more spatial type entertainment, like people walk around and then set up and do this like little stuff and then leave and whatever. But the silent disco was down there, and I know silent discos are supposedly silent, but they're not quiet. Because when the music starts going, woot, woot, they all start doing that.
Yes.
So I wouldn't call that quiet. But
At 3 in the morning. At 3 in the morning, when you were out there, it was pretty quiet.
yes, at
It
3 in the
was.
morning. It was very quiet.
It was.
Yeah. Angela Brown says, nice outside space. You would probably have to drag me off the ship after having a temper tantrum to stay on it. Yeah, I understand. Understand. Jig jog. That's right. Just a little jig jog. All right. Hidden spots. Outside is my favorite. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, as a secondary, and it's a far second only because there's no chairs, nowhere to sit. But deck 7 is perfect outside.
Okay.
You can
Behind the
walk.
Yeah.
lifeboats.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because you can walk around almost.
So it's kind of funny. We went out there actually after. So we did the Queen Symphonic, and we stayed for a little bit of the after party, and then we went out, and I was like,
So
"Oh, there's this cool panorama terrace area."
Yeah.
We went out there, and we're walking, and we're walking, and we're walking. And then a couple of guys came out, and I guess one of them was a security guard. And he's like, "Hey, you guys aren't supposed to be here."
Scolded us.
Oh, really?
Scolded us. This is a crew only
We
area.
didn't see any signs.
They need you to go inside. And we're like,
Where did you end up at?
we were just literally
On the other side of the aft elevator bank is where we came in.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Because
So we didn't get
that's all
very
public
far.
space.
Yeah,
That's
it's
what I
all
thought.
public space.
You can't go 360 though.
No.
Because that's crew area all the way up in the front.
Yep.
But
Yes.
I enjoy those
Yeah.
deck 7, deck 8 sort of
Yeah.
decks on ships.
Yeah. Same.
Yeah.
They're very quiet.
Yeah.
So
Interesting.
nice brewery. Oh my God, yeah, 2-story brewery. Right?
Yes, it's crazy.
Dr. Shree also loves hidden spots.
Mhm.
Christopher Forrester, welcome. I'm not sure I said hello to you, so welcome. Yes, it is a brewery as in the world Europa. And by the way, finally, some marble. And at least in the champagne bar.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Right? Sandy C, my favorite is the sports bar. Yeah, it's really cool down there.
It is cool.
It
Kathy B, you're
is.
welcome.
Yeah.
Yeah, Patrick Conroy, I love the sports bar. Hello, Mulka, good to see you tonight. Patrick Conroy, thanks for the tour. You're welcome. How? Everybody's wanting how because it says ask me how. So that's that. Remember, we're like 300 comments into this thing, so we are very far behind. We've already told them how. I don't know. We're gonna let you know in a couple minutes. Can I get the ship for either live stream? Can I get the ship for either live stream?
No, you have to be.
You have to come here. Yeah.
On Tall Man's Cruise Adventures.
9 o'clock, because you guys won't stream again live before,
No,
right?
No.
Yeah. So 9 o'clock tomorrow night, and the night after, and the night we're 9 o'clock every night. We're on a ship. Period. And so, yep, come on back, and we'll see if you can
You
win.
ready for more?
I think we are
What is the guest capacity on the ship?
6,700.
Thank you. Uh-oh.
Oh,
You might not
we're
want
in
me
trouble.
boring.
I really do, actually. This is tickling me right now. Okay, good. Oh,
Oh, no!
I don't know
Let's see if
how
she
I
can
feel
do that
about where
twice.
this is being poured.
I know, right over your leg.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's good. That's good.
Perfect.
We got bubbly, everybody.
I love how you put it over my
Woo!
leg. He's not
Chris is
stupid.
like, hey now.
Oh.
You got the last one.
Oh.
Squeeze the bottle. Ring
What's
it
up, Lulu? Good vibes to you as well. MJ, hello to you. Good to see you. Welcome to the Tall Man Clan. Valerie, let's go.
Yes.
Did you buy anything on board?
Oh.
We haven't bought anything.
Yeah.
We
What'd you
have.
buy?
Well,
Well, it's a
we-
surprise.
Oh.
We tried to
Yeah.
buy a shirt, but the World America shirt sold out on the
preview.
cruise.
Oh, are
So
you
they have them.
kidding?
They don't have them for the inaugural.
I think that's where the inaugural gifts went to.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's
Thin?
strange. And that's something that's going to make our full review is we really want to work with MSC's marketing department because it's a huge miss that there's not a single piece of inaugural merchandise on
On
the
the
ship.
inaugural
Yeah, even
cruise.
for inaugural season, like usually cruise lines will have
Yeah, for a
inaugural
year.
season, first 6 months, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Bizarre.
Nothing.
Interesting.
Very.
Interesting.
Yep.
Malka wants to know.
Oh.
I just started following these other fellows and was
Uh-oh.
wondering when they will be going on the Aqua and will you be trying out their spa?
Their spa. So we are heading out on the Aqua on May 10th. So we are a little bit less than a month away. We are so excited from that. The spa.
We hope they'll have bacon for you by then
Yes, we
instead
do.
of faking.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, they'll be
Yes.
sourcing out of
US.
Canaveral
Yeah,
at that
sure,
point, so I
sure.
think we'll be
You
fine.
should
I'm sure they'll be
fine.
well into bacon
Yeah.
by then.
Yeah.
What do you think? Are we going to do the spa? The spa is gorgeous on Prima. So
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
that spa is amazing.
The,
Yeah.
the spa in
It's
Aqua, we can tell you,
beautiful
we've been
in
there.
Aqua.
It was
Yeah,
great.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
One of the biggest thermal spas
Yeah.
I've ever seen.
Yeah.
The thing with the spa is on the Aqua is a lot of people were talking about how they could not get in. They had all pre-booked their spa packages and it was so busy that they couldn't get in. So
Yeah.
we actually spoke to some people who had their money refunded because
They couldn't get in.
Wow.
So hopefully you guys don't have that issue.
Wow.
I don't think they will because they're in warm weather.
Yeah.
We got to remember on when Lisa and I were,
Oh.
we literally just got off the Aqua. Everybody,
We did.
we were on the 10-day transatlantic, its very first cruise, and it was inclement weather all but one day,
Yeah.
Yes.
maybe a day and a half.
Yeah.
Heavy winds, rain, and very cold weather. And most of the time, not most of a good bit of the time, they actually had all the outdoor decks sort of locked off.
They did.
So you couldn't even go out. So everybody was compressed to the inside of the ship. And so I think there was a lot more people in the spa
Oh, yeah.
than normally would be
Right, yeah.
because when all the outdoor areas are actually open
Yeah.
and you can use them because it's nice, everybody sort of spreads out.
Yeah. That
I
ship
would
is
agree.
designed, or that class is designed for outdoor space.
Yes.
It is, and you couldn't when you can't use the outdoor space that
Yeah.
it's designed for.
Right.
It really made it challenging.
Limits the-
It really did limit it. Yes, yeah. So I'm looking forward to hearing what you guys, how your experience is.
Hello, hanging with the hordes.
I'm super excited for Aqua.
Yes.
After Prima, to see kind of the changes and tweaks they've made, super excited.
Nice.
Yes.
Kathy B says, by the way, congratulations on the 12K sub.
Thank you, Kathy B.
Yep.
Cheers.
Mama Tallman says, hello to all the mom and dads. I missed it. I'm sorry.
Sorry. To 12,000? 13,000 maybe this week?
We hit 16,000 on the Aqua.
Aqua.
Yeah,
Yeah.
congratulations.
We were hoping
Congratulations.
we'd get to 17,000 before the end of this.
Okay.
So we're at 16.15 or something like
Okay.
that. So come on, y'all. Hit that thumbs up. Subscribe. Help both channels out.
That's right.
Help them get to 13 and help us get to 17.
That's
go.
right.
We appreciate it.
That's
Applause ahead of time.
Thank you.
Okay. So did you have to go back to San Juan? Yeah, 100%. We did a
We
U-turn.
did.
And it was funny because when we left, we noticed we were not going fast when we left.
Yes.
And so, like anything else, I don't think a lot of people understand the logistics involved in having to turn a ship and go around, or even just bringing a helicopter in or whatever.
Yeah.
But, all the shore staff has to be called back, like
Yes.
the longshoremen that
Yes.
grab the ropes,
Yep.
The pilot.
the harbor pilot.
Yes.
This doesn't happen in 5 seconds.
No.
And so I figured it was taking them an hour or so, hour and a half to work out all the logistics, because as soon as they did, trust me, instantly when we started the turn, because I won't say they turned hard, but they turned pretty hard.
Oh.
And it was fast.
We were out on the back of deck 18, and you could just see the lights doing this.
Oh.
It
as we
literally
were
looked
turning.
like something was coming towards us because
Yeah.
you could see the lights. Yeah.
Oh, by the way, speaking of which, balcony cam. We haven't shown this in a while.
Oh, yeah.
That is a live camera shot right outside of our balcony right now here live on the
That's
MSC World
amazing.
America. So yeah, so we went back to San Juan. We pulled in there at about, it was close to 5. We didn't dock, even though all the longshoremen were there to tie us off. We only pulled in about half, maybe 2/3 of the way in, basically just in far enough so that the gangway ramp could come out.
Oh, wow.
And they used the thrusters
Yeah,
to
hold
push us in place.
Okay, so they didn't actually tie us up or
Nope.
anything. That makes it
No.
faster.
Nope.
Yes.
They got him off, got him into the ambulance, everybody back on, the ramp back in, and we pushed away and went out. It was not that quick.
Yeah.
In total time, I think that probably took about 12 or 13 minutes.
Okay.
But that's
Yeah.
still pretty quick.
That's pretty fast.
I was very impressed with the gangways that this ship has.
You're welcome.
It's super cool.
I'm just watching the thermal spa on the ship, and it seems so much more than Norwegian's. Very similar, though. Yeah, the thermal spa was great. Okay, moo. How come you guys had to go back to the port yesterday? Someone had a massive heart attack.
Yes.
Then they coded. They got him back, but obviously, heart attacks just don't happen. There's problems, and a ship's medical team and facilities are absolutely amazing, but they can only go so far. And when your health issue exceeds what the ship can provide in aid, they have to get you off the ship to get you the help that you need.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fortunately, we had literally just pulled out of San Juan. We were there until 11 last night.
Yeah.
And we
And-
were
and-
still
and
very
we were-
close.
And this person's medical emergency happened right around midnight. So we had barely just gotten out of the port. And again, after our stream last night, I went out upstairs and we weren't moving. So I knew they were preparing to have to go back because we got a long way to go.
Yeah.
But we were barely moving. And we did that for about an hour and a half or 2 hours or something like that. But eventually you saw the ship turning. And it took us, once we full circle, Captain put the pedal to the metal, and we made it back to port in about 45 minutes.
And what I always say, I can see me. My volume moves over there.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
Cool. So I can be heard.
Yeah, you're not as clear as the rest of us.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm not as clear. But what I say is,
You know what?
Those
Hang
sorts of maneuvers,
Hang on.
those sorts of maneuvers that happen are not cheap.
Which is why we always advise travel insurance, because you just never know. Oh, what am I was trying to bring it closer.
I fixed you.
You
Yeah.
fixed me.
I
Yeah.
fixed you.
How do you fix me?
And now you're like really freaking loud.
Oh. Okay, well, I'm glad that I'm fixed.
There you go.
But those
Are you okay?
Choke on
Wow.
polished cotton, eat
Those
my
are-
shore.
maneuvers are not cheap, and
No.
so travel insurance. I don't know what your guys' thoughts on it are, but like
100%.
I
Get
learned
it.
that after
Definitely.
appendicitis on the Carnival Magic. I
Oh
was
my
like,
God.
never again will I not travel with travel insurance.
Oh,
Without.
no. Yeah.
Without.
Cat-
What did I say?
Kathy P says, my hubby is 6'4", so your reviews on the high perspective on the ships, your review is very helpful. Thank you, Kathy P. Remember it.
Yeah.
Oh, cheers.
6'4".
6'4". Dang it. You know what's funny? Look here. 6'4".
Oh, gosh. Now I have to take 2 sips. I didn't even get the first
I
one.
didn't either.
Oh, we're almost out. We're gonna have to get another bottle. Blake, welcome, buddy. Hello. Good to see you.
Blake, it's good to see you.
Thumbs up,
Welcome.
Blake.
Everybody, make sure you hit that thumbs up. For those who we are broadcasting live on both their channel and our channel at the same time. Do us all a huge favor.
Huge fan.
Tall Man Clan, make sure if you're not already subscribed to This Cruise Life that you go there and do that now. This Cruise Life, if you could.
Yeah, we'll invite you to go over to Tall Man's Cruise Adventures. Why not?
Hey, we
Of
tagged
course.
them on Instagram.
We did.
You did what to us?
We tagged you on Instagram.
Oh,
He didn't even know.
I had no clue.
Wait, is
so
that more
happy.
Lisa's realm? Is that?
No,
Oh,
we're
okay.
just not tech savvy, to be honest.
Oh, are you kidding?
What?
Oh, look at this live stream, y'all.
I
He is very good with all
I'm
of this
texting
stuff.
Blake a picture of this right now.
BTS. Blake gets the
Wild.
BTS.
Oh, you don't need to. Look, dude, we've got
Maybe-
PTZ. Look, we're just.
Oh,
All right,
bye.
so
And
there's
maybe,
the studio light there. There's.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. What? Just, holy crap.
What
Here
happened?
it comes. Suck it. All right. Yeah, just, and there's another studio light there. And of course,
Where are we going?
We're showing our feet, apparently.
Yeah, apparently.
of course, here's the computer on this side.
Oh.
And then over there, this is...
Oh my God! Please don't break. Oh.
And see, I think I misspoke.
This is where all the
I said
audio
we were
comes
not
from.
Tech savvy.
Yeah.
I think social media savvy would have been
okay.
a better
Fair.
choice
Yeah.
of words.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
definitely some tech
Yeah.
here.
And she's talking about more about herself.
I am not tech savvy, not in the least. I can fry a computer faster than anybody.
Oh, that's talent.
Yeah. And the camera outside, of course, that's also ours. We call that balcony cam. And it's just sitting out there. We're looking forward. Our cabin, 10266, is almost all the way to the back of the ship.
It's
It
very
is.
aft.
There's only a
Yes.
couple cabins further back.
Wait, you can even tilt that camera?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, that's a
Oh.
weird view.
Well, it's leaned out
Oh,
over the
we're
side.
looking at- I don't know
Yeah.
what we're looking at now.
So
You're
that's the
looking at
window
the window
cleaner
washer.
thingy.
Oh, gotcha.
And that's the back of the ship right there.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so we'll go back to the front because there's nothing fun to see
There's
there.
nothing there.
There's nobody cleaning windows at this hour of the night.
No.
There you go, pal. Come on, behave.
You.
Boop. Boop,
Here
boop.
we go.
There we go.
I mean, I think you
Thank
should
you.
just leave this
Thank
running.
you.
I think you should just leave this running 24/7 because like this is like ocean noise. Like this could be someone's sound machine.
Yeah.
It could. It
Yeah.
could.
Okay, let's question for Mark and Rocky.
Oh.
Are you planning on going on Star of the Seas inaugural or later?
Ah, so yeah, we're going on the inaugural. We'll be on.
So are we.
Hey,
We'll be setting up a live
Shocker.
with Tall Man's Cruise
You'll find
Adventures.
us, yeah, you'll find us on the live together.
So we managed to pick up the pre-inaugurals that they launched the
Yep.
23rd and 27th of August.
Yep.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So super exciting.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've done a few of these inaugurals together, haven't
Yeah.
we?
Yeah.
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 That's what we were telling them, or who we were telling. Was it? Anyway,
I think
this
it was-
started. We've had our channel for a couple years, but we started just before that. We had an RV channel, but we are just as avid about cruising as we are RVing,
Yep.
and we thought all those people would play nice together. So our first cruise back post pandemic was the Celebration,
Okay.
and we saw you guys there for the first time.
Oh.
And we didn't really communicate,
Yeah.
but we saw you there, and we put all that content on the RV channel. It was great. We gained a whole bunch of subscribers, and then we lost a bunch.
Aw.
So we're like, okay, we need to start a separate channel.
Yeah.
So we started a separate channel.
Okay.
And then all of a sudden, it's the Frenzy,
Mhm.
and then
Yes.
it's the other car.
Well, Forensic is where I remember running into you guys
Venezia?
everywhere.
Yeah.
Venezia.
Well,
We
the
did
Venezia.
Oh,
Venezia.
Right?
Venezia,
Yes.
yes,
Venezia
you
first.
three.
Yeah.
Venezia
Venezia
first, and then Forensic.
Yeah.
Yep.
And, and what
That was
happened
great.
was we, for whatever reason, we were running the same schedule
Yes.
because everywhere we went,
we turned
they
the
were
corner
there.
and there they
And-
were.
and I'm not-
Gangway getting onto the ship for the first time ever.
they
There
were
they are.
right behind us.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, that's
When-
right.
When we
walking
would,
around looking at the secret spaces.
Yeah.
And there they
There
are.
they are.
yeah, yeah. So we just started talking and had them on the show on the, I think it was Venezia,
No, Firenze.
Firenze. We
Yeah.
we were outside then, but we didn't have lighting,
No.
and it turned out we were like in the pitch black. You literally saw 4 silhouettes, and oddly enough, it was that broadcast that got us to go get these lights and figure out the right lights to get to be small enough
Yeah.
to pack up to come with us.
Amazing.
These are
Amazing.
smaller versions of what we have.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And
At
they're
home.
great. They,
Yeah.
I mean, they do an awesome job.
So
But now for you, we are all sweating.
Yeah.
yeah,
These
it's a little
lights-
warm.
These lights are hot.
Well, it's not about the lights; it's about that the
Especially-
door is open,
Okay.
so the
AC's
AC won't
not
work.
on.
Oh.
That's what it's all
Yeah.
about.
But I mean, they do put off a little light,
They
a
do,
little
they
heat,
do,
a
yeah,
little
they
light.
do.
Of course, they put off light.
A
They're
little
lights.
light.
Oh, sorry, I'm a little light-headed. You
Oh, yeah.
yo yo ho,
Yes.
Yo.
Hey. Cheers.
yo ho, a drink of champagne for you.
And someone said 6'4". I saw. So we
Yeah.
had
Oh,
shoot.
let's do that.
Mm. Oh.
Oh
Oh,
my gosh.
you're talking about the
Oh
giveaway.
my gosh.
What are we giving away? Holy shit, Batman! We're giving away that right there. But I'm not gonna break. I'm gonna break the bad news. Not tonight.
Not
Tonight's special adventure was Mark and Rocky.
Aw.
But remember, we only have 2 more nights. So there's a 50-50 shot that it's tomorrow night. And we're going to give that away. It is a 1 to 400 scale replica of the MSC World America.
So cool.
It is a one-of-a-kind design. This does not show up in stores, websites. MSC doesn't know anything about it. Lego doesn't. Nobody's paid for this except for Robert and Lisa.
That's amazing.
We commissioned a Lego brick type artist.
A what?
I'm not saying it again. To design this for us.
A designer.
Yeah, designer.
Now it sounds fancy.
Well, yeah. I mean, that came at some cost too, right?
Yeah, of course.
And then put all the pieces together, the instructions and all that stuff. And so,
I'm impressed that you got the instructions for it.
Dude, here, look at this.
Can you imagine trying to build that thing without instructions?
Oh, no. That is not freaking happening today, tomorrow,
that,
ever.
though. I mean, I'm a huge Lego fanatic.
So am I. I've been that way all my life. Okay, look. I'm just going to do this real fast here. Ready?
That's super cool.
Right. Sorry. Ready? Here we go.
Can the viewers see that?
No.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm showing them the
see it,
instructions.
Oh my gosh.
We haven't even finished. There, the bottom is now done. 74.
The hull is complete.
34 pages in.
There are 298 pages to these instructions, y'all.
Yeah, it's not a tiny ship.
It's not.
Hey, there's the World Promenade.
I see
Right?
the cabin.
Oh, there's our cabin.
Anyway, the instructions are very detailed,
Yeah.
and so obviously you're getting instructions because we are not putting it together for you. You will have to have the fun of putting it together. Hopefully, you'll share a picture with us when
Part
you're
of the
done.
adventure,
Right.
Without a
That's part of
doubt.
the adventure. That's part of the. I want to win it just to be able to have that challenge.
Speaking of Legos, did you go in the Sportsplex and play with the Legos up there already?
Yes,
So did
we
we?
saw those. I
Yeah.
love it.
I know, right?
It's so
But
cool.
my whole thing was, we need more.
Really,
there's not enough.
There's
for
not
us.
enough.
There's
Small
need more.
selection.
It was a little embarrassing.
Yeah.
For being
Yeah.
Lego sponsored.
Yeah.
Portholes and pixie dust.
Hey.
How's it going? Let's pro. I got a Diet Coke. He crazed is eating
Mom and
dinner.
Dad are eating
These are the
dinner.
people that are having their
Oh.
snacks when we were having snacks.
They were over on the West Coast.
Oh, yeah,
so
That
we're
is
over
fast.
Pacific anyway.
Jalapeno and cheese enchiladas. Ooh, that sounds good. That's great news on the pasture. Right,
Absolutely,
Connie? Absolutely.
Cheers,
1
Connie.
million
Thanks for
%.
joining in.
Connie,
Good to see you, Connie.
By the way, on the side note, the
Mhm.
other nice thing about turning the ship around to go back to the dock,
I'm out.
the family was able to get off with them.
That's right.
Because usually if they got to helicopter them off, it's
Yeah.
just a patient.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
that's a good thing. Anyway, moving on. You know what? Hang on. Let me go back to balcony cam. Everybody sees the ship work. We already told them it's not going to be tonight.
Okay.
50-50 shot. There's 2 more nights.
Yep.
But we are giving that away. Charles Brennan, P break
Thanks
right
for letting
here.
us know.
Thanks.
I hope everything came out all right.
Danny says the Jubilee can go 23 knots against 60-mile headwind. Personally,
Not with guests on it, I would imagine.
no, he was on it. Danny Mac
Oh,
wouldn't have been crew.
Oh, okay. All right.
But we can go 23.7. We can dial it up to 11. You Spinal Tap fans out there. Wonderful news about the passenger. Absolutely. Chris H.
Yes.
Fun facts. I didn't know. Thank you. You're welcome. What about SF?
Oh, I'm guessing for
Oh, a
home
cruise
port
ship. That would
for
be great.
MSC.
San Francisco. Yeah.
That would be a fun
Um,
port.
That would be.
That
It was
does
it was a
exist.
name mentioned. It was they mentioned Seattle,
Yeah.
San Francisco,
Oh,
and LA area. Those were the 3 areas I
would
think they
it's gotta
mentioned.
be LA
I don't know
area,
that there's
no?
really any room for more growth in LA. Like
Well, it would have to be in Longwood.
Long Beach.
Long
Oh,
Beach.
Sorry, Long
But
Beach.
that's
Longwood.
Carnival. Like they're not gonna share that.
Well, but there's room there
and-
for more.
Mm.
Isn't somebody else there? Carnival and somebody else?
Well, the
Yeah,
Queen
over
Mary
at-
is there.
Queen Mary.
The Queen Mary's there, but I thought another
That's
ship was
Los
there,
Angeles.
too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Los Angeles.
Yeah, it
is
wouldn't be
room for
Long Beach.
expansion.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they're literally side by
They
side
are,
to each other.
But I'm just saying the way that it's set up. So you have princess home ports there and royal home ports there.
Yeah.
So that'll be interesting to see.
No warns the wicked.
Yeah, right. Chris says, question, will either of you do live at Ocean Cay for the party at night? It looks legit. So we're not there overnight. I don't know when we're
No.
departing.
No.
And so depending on how if we're backing in, you guys will see that live on camera because balcony cam.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
But if we leave at 8, either we're going to have to go on early.
Yeah.
Or we're going to miss it. So
we
We
sail
leave
away at
yep.
8.
we sail away at 8.
Yep.
Yep.
So we may do an 8 o'clock on the last night just so you guys
There
can
you
see
go.
that. It's actually pretty cool. The sucky part about all of it, though, is there's music that goes on with the lights that are going on, and that's what really ties it all together is the music, right? So without the music, which of course we can't play because it's copyright music, it's gonna look a little weird. But the little night party they do out there is cool. If you're ever on an MSC cruise and you do an overnight, at Ocean Key, that is cool because they do like a really big late night deck party with the big bonfire and all that crap.
Cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks amazing.
Ocean Key's our absolute favorite private island of cruise lines to go to.
I didn't know that. I learned something new tonight.
Yeah.
I literally just learned something new tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's like a deserted island.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it really is.
I mean, we've gone to all of them with all the different cruise lines.
Yeah.
And Coco Cay, sorry, it's got its allure, if you will, but
the seas.
Boom. But it's, to me, it's more theme park,
Yes.
right? Some of the Carnival Islands, they're just old and decrepit and need some help, which they are getting some help because of not just Ocean Key, but Perfect Day at Coco Cay, right? So they're trying to catch up in the industry. And it's something we always said about Carnival here recently. Carnival used to be industry leaders.
Yeah.
They used to be.
They used to lead the way.
Yeah.
They haven't led the way in a long time.
We have said that exact same thing.
They have been playing catch up.
Yes.
And you know, whether or not they're doing a good job with the catch up, that remains to be seen and in the eyes of the beholders.
Although I will say, if the financials are any indication, they're doing a great job.
Oh, the financials are doing fantastic.
Oh.
Well, look, Carnival's always been known as the cruise line that everybody goes on first.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And Royal is, you know, beat against that title for a long time. And so in Royal's really innovative when it comes to stuff. I mean, like the Utopia, the first multi-billion-dollar cruise ship specifically designed for 3 and 4 day cruises.
Yeah, the weekend
right?
ship.
That's not how it's ever been in the industry.
Yeah.
You take your ships that were brand new, you use them for 15, 18 years, then you make them the 3 and 4 day cruises.
Yeah.
And so where you come full circle with all of this is most people are taking their first cruise on a 3 or 4 day cruise because they don't know if they're going to like it or not.
Right.
So they don't want to commit to a 7 day and a longer time and more money. They'll do the 3 or 4 day cruises. And of course, all the ships are old and crappy. And I mean that in a relative way. They're obviously not crappy, but so Royal comes out and launches the Utopia and puts this big brand new $2 billion+ ship into 3 and 4 day cruises. Right. So they're trying very hard to pull that first time cruiser goes to Carnival
I
thing.
thought that was a genius move.
Yeah.
A genius
Well,
move.
now Carnival's going to do that with the Mardi Gras.
Yep.
When the festival comes out.
To your point,
But it's still it's still not brand new.
Yeah, no, it's not. But it's
and to your point, years ago, Carnival would have done that first.
Correct.
Yes.
They
Correct.
are once again saying, "Oh, Royal Caribbean has done this. Let's
Yes.
put Mardi Gras. Let's put our
Yes.
biggest ship out there for a
Yeah.
3 and 4 day cruise."
Yeah.
Yes.
They're being they're reacting instead of being proactive.
Yes.
They're doing what their main song is when you go to the sailaway party. Follow the Lido, 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 follow the
Boom, boom, boom.
Sorry.
Bev says, I don't know why only Princess seems to stop to do stops up the U.S. West Coast, not just L.A. and Seattle.
So Princess and Holland America do a lot of West Coast sailings. They still do an Ensenada stop for maritime law, or for actually the U.S. law.
Yeah.
They do that international stop, but a lot of them will do like Santa Barbara, San Diego, San Francisco. They'll go up to Oregon.
Yeah, didn't you port over to San Diego?
I did,
yeah. What's your guys' favorite ship? I'm asking you.
Notice how quiet
I know mine right now.
Okay.
Mine right now is, and I know this is going to be a little scandalous.
Oh,
okay.
I know where he's going.
Mine right now is Norwegian Prima.
Okay.
When you can be outside on that ship and people can be dispersed. The food was fantastic. The service was next level, and the design of the ship just felt so rich and classy, and I absolutely loved it.
I'm torn.
Oh.
I'm very torn. I love having like really good design and different areas that you can go to that are very highly themed. And I think Prima was great.
Okay.
I absolutely love that ship. But I really love how Margaritaville at Sea Islander looks. I love the heavy theming of all of those spaces on board, whether it's a dining venue, a bar, just one of the public lounges. Just It's such a cool ship, and these two don't know what I'm talking about.
Not
No.
yet.
No.
You
We'll-
gotta
we'll
join
get
us
on
for
there
our
one
group
day.
Cruise. Just join us for our group cruise.
Yeah.
You know
We're
what?
gonna go.
We might be able to do that. I mean,
What about you?
potentially we
I
do
don't
that.
know what your favorite ship is.
I think my favorite ship is probably
Right now, I always just
Yeah, it's true.
Your favorite
It
ship
changes.
right now because it changes.
It does. My top three, well, my top two,
Mm.
are the Celebrity Ascent.
Oh,
Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
love the openness
Yes.
of Celebrity Ascent. Just
Yes.
love it.
Yes.
And then the MSC Seashore.
Oh,
We've not been on a
We have
sea
not.
class yet.
I love the Seashore.
okay.
We love the C class in general.
Okay.
Okay.
Back
Good
to
to know.
live mode.
Mhm.
Why is this not?
Apex
there we go.
is in our top
Oh, Apex
5,
is definitely in
three,
top.
almost
yeah,
3
top.
maybe.
Yeah,
don't know.
I mean that. Oh,
Yeah,
the Edge
Celebrity.
class is just gorgeous.
gorgeous.
Oh.
Have any of you been on Cliffhanger yet?
Yes, we did.
Oh, I still have to do that.
We've got our
It-
wristbands.
It
I
was wild. Rocky was shocked. So Rocky is a amusement park aficionado.
Yes.
And he was like, I cannot believe they're allowing this to happen. They're flinging us out over the water.
You're
and
like
we were
200
sailing.
feet over the water, at least.
Sailing. And it's just a single lap bar. There's no backup restraints. There's
Nope.
no seatbelts. There's no over the shoulder. It's just a single lap bar that is the only thing that holds you in as you're.
And it's a lap bar that doesn't fit snugly on your lap.
Yeah, no. So
It
you're
just folds up
loose in
into
there.
its normal spot.
It was.
I think it should go on swinging pretty good.
It does, yeah. The nice thing is it's a controlled swing, so you're not using your legs to propel
that's
you or
true.
anything. But yeah, it was
cool.
wild.
I think I'm going to go throw up now. Just listening. I
Yeah.
just
That's
can't.
the big security camera over you.
To
Yeah,
watch
so
you
that's
go
all it
overboard
is.
because they haven't put you in securely.
That's
Yes.
all it is.
And that's
It's
why you have
not.
to sign the waiver.
It's not a souvenir.
the waiver. Oh, I don't know if you can see that, but the waiver does say, even in the case of gross negligence, you nor your dependents or descendants or any ancestors along the way can hold MSC or the family liable.
Oh, I'm sure they are well covered.
Yay!
We signed it. We're like, oh, all right.
Oh, I knew. I just was like, yeah, just give it to me.
Yeah,
'Cause
exactly.
I knew.
Christopher says MSC just started next year to explore the U.S. West Coast and kick off their campaign
Yes.
with Alaska and Canada. That is
Yes.
correct.
MSC
Yes,
Croatia.
Yep.
they've already
That is
announced
correct.
that
They were
last-
talking about
I
that a
would
little
like
bit
to
today
get on
too.
Poesia.
Yeah.
I mean, I've never been on one of their older ships.
No.
I've only done the newer ships that are, you know, here.
Marivalia in this
Yeah.
one.
Michael Ann, hello, welcome,
Hey,
spoiled
Michael
mama.
Ann.
Well, Mama?
Yep. A question from Tom: what has been the most unexpected positive about the ship for each of you?
Ooh.
Start with you. This one.
Oh Jesus! The most expected
Unexpected.
positive.
Unexpected positive.
I know mine.
Oh.
The
Oh.
yeah.
Suck. They s-
We're just gonna
You,
leave.
you know, I'm
Sorry.
I'm gonna make it a tie.
Oh.
I was
Mm.
very shocked, not in a bad way, and amazed
Okay.
that the captain shared with us the good fortune of this particular passenger.
Yeah.
That's great.
That's
Right.
great.
I just thought that was really cool of him to
Yeah.
pass that information along. This captain has been very vocal, very easy to understand too, by the way.
Yeah, he
Yes.
is.
Very,
Yeah.
very present,
Yeah.
and very approachable. A lot of captains are not like that. I think it was a pleasant surprise in the strangest of ways.
Mhm.
But outside of that, Tom, I'm not sure if you were on last night, but there's a hidden spot on this ship. If you were not here, you need to go watch that broadcast last night. Lisa and I talked all about it. That was the most unexpected pleasure. Lisa and I, it wasn't, we talked about it last night, but we did it 2 nights ago.
Yes.
That is the best night on a cruise ship Lisa and I have ever
That's
spent.
amazing.
Yes.
Absolutely amazing.
That's awesome.
Yes.
Shh. Oh, well, we can say it. We can say it. So, quick, there's a hidden space on the ship. It is by invite only. And how you get invited is you have to go find the third officer. The third officer is the officer wearing 3 stripes. He's usually out in the public spaces throughout the day. If you find the third officer, and I say if, when you walk up to him, you say, "Sir, I understand you have a coin or a token for me." He may ask, "How did you hear about this?" You can tell him, Mark or Rocky. You could tell him the tall man sent you.
The tall man sent
Okay,
you.
tell him the tall man sent
I
you.
like that.
Okay, and he's going to give you a very special token. Now you're going to take that token. You're going to go back to your cabin. You're going to pick up the phone. Actually, you probably use any phone. There's a number associated. I think it's 6982. Whatever. Yep. And you dial it to make a reservation. Okay, and they're going to ask you a couple questions there on the phone too. Anyway, at 7:15 was the time we chose. You go down to the phone booth here on the ship on deck 6. You walk in the phone booth. You pick up the phone, and you dial that same number. Everybody's what? And when the person picks up the phone, you have to ask for the skipper. And eventually, it's like the TARDIS from Doctor Who. All of a sudden, you're in this place 2 decks down, buried deep in the ship, that only a couple of people every day get invited to go see.
Cool.
And let me tell you, the most fantastic evening we've ever had.
That's
so
cool.
there's how you do it. All right.
Rocky and Mark were not two of the people invited to it.
You got to find the
You
third
gotta
officer.
find
You
the
got to find that third
third
officer.
I thought I
man.
saw him earlier, but he was
Turns out it
like
was just
he
a
was
belch.
he was right.
So
He was very busy. He was actually working, and he was like giving instruction to crew and all that. And I was like, oh, that can't be him.
I again, 3 stripes.
Yeah,
You can walk up. You just walk up. Excuse me, are you the third officer?
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay. That's what I should have done. Okay.
Okay, so
Because
what was your
trust me, the
question?
third officer is expecting that conversation.
Okay.
For me,
Alright.
it was, is that 3 stripes I see?
That's
Okay,
fantastic.
okay.
Fantastic.
And he's like,
Do you have a question for me?
"Yes,
Yes.
question for me?
Okay.
Yeah,
Yes,
right?
Yes,
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
So
my favorite, most unexpected moment.
Yeah.
Queen Symphonic.
Really?
Aw.
yeah, was it great?
I grew up listening to classic rock, and Queen was one of those bands that just really kind of hit home for me. Really,
Yeah.
really struck a chord. And
Struck
I
a
love
chord.
exactly. Oh, that too. I've always loved Queen. I've listened to a good majority of their music. A lot as a kid, so I know a lot of the lyrics and everything. And when I found that Queen was going to be on this ship as a musical performance, I was stoked.
Awesome.
And so we got in on the first night and went to the late show, and I loved it. It was
Excellent.
so good.
It's awesome.
We didn't get to see the whole thing. Lisa went down. First,
Yeah.
I was getting ready to stream, but Lisa went down to watch a little bit. But it was the
Yeah.
first night.
Yeah.
The first show,
Yeah.
first night.
Okay.
And they had technical problems. So there were a couple songs in, and they had to shut the show off. So they fixed whatever was wrong, and you saw that
I
night's
did.
performance.
It was great.
Yeah. Awesome.
Nice.
It's awesome.
Mark,
Nice.
yours?
Mine would be, and I did not think I was going to enjoy this as much as I did.
Yeah.
But we went to Dirty Dancing,
Yes.
which was built explicitly for this ship,
By the way, not the show,
not.
but
No.
the
The
movie,
concert.
the
The
concert.
So it's confusing
Yeah.
because no one knew
No.
what they were there for. Literally, we talked to a bunch of people after. They actually play the movie on the big screen, and they've got the cast of the show. They put on a 35-minute show where they sing the songs and they do dancing, but they actually screen the movie
Yeah.
where they've got all of the audio of the movie. But anytime there's music played in the movie, the cast comes out and sings and dances and acts and does the lifts in the air. I had no idea how much. I'll never watch Dirty Dancing the same again.
No.
But with the movie still going,
Yeah.
it's synced
Yeah.
to the movie.
It's almost like if you've ever been to a Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Yes.
That's like the best way I can equate the experience.
All right.
Because they have the movie playing, and then you have live actors in the foreground telling the story.
It was
so
so
cool.
unexpected.
Yeah.
Like to me,
Yeah.
like that was so unexpected.
Yeah.
It's almost like you're there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cr-
Live musicians, live
Yeah.
vocalists,
Yeah.
live
Yes.
dancers. Yeah, and they're scattered throughout the theater.
They are. Yeah.
So it draws you in. It's
Right.
not like they're way over there and you're way back here. They're literally all around you.
And I liked the movie a lot more this way. I really did.
Chris, we haven't been able to reconfirm, but somebody else from somewhere else confirmed that it was 4,600. It just seems like that number is low for a sold out ship. But we had somebody else tell us the same thing, not one of the crew, but somebody else that had asked another crew person,
Okay.
said there was 4,600 people on here.
Interesting.
We've also heard from a couple of people now. This sailing is 4,600. Next sailing is 5,500, and then the third sailing is 6,000. So they're doing a
ramp up.
Who did we just hear that from?
I did.
They're doing a ramp up. It was one of the crew members that we were talking to. That I was maybe talking to. They're doing a ramp up. So instead of saying,
So even though it's sold out, it's not
it's
technically
based on their limit that they put in place.
There you go. Okay.
Oh gosh, you got a bunch of stuff delivered.
Oh goodness,
Aren't we special?
We've got people waiting.
Oh,
for
we
us.
do.
We've got people waiting
We
for us.
do.
Okay.
I'm so sorry.
All right.
Oh dear.
Ron Jones, they'll be on the Aqua on April 26th.
We'll
Miss
Awesome.
you. Oh.
Yep. Ron, I'm jealous. I go on her in September. Awesome. Portholes and pixie dust.
I love your life, portholes and pixie dust.
Right.
Take us with you.
We are on the Aqua right now.
Oh.
Awesome.
Connie.
25K and 25 mark.
That's
Connie.
it. That's what she's wanting for us.
Yep.
We want that too.
Yep.
Hello, Mr. Cruise Fever. Welcome. She's going on May 3rd, right before you guys.
Nice.
I'm hoping they will have some openings or even a day pass.
Yes,
it's all
for the
sold
spot.
out. Yep. Bobby Smith, where the inaugural gifts for your guys in your cabins?
Not yet.
No. We got
Nothing yet.
we got a diamond bag. Like
a
little-
That's not
It's not an inaugural prize, but that's it.
It's a
Little-
toiletry bag.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of a sore spot, Bobby.
Yeah.
Kind of a sore spot.
Yeah. Pretty disappointed.
Yeah.
Really. Cruises Forever. Oh, Cruises Forever, you were also asking about other stuff. These guys are going to have to leave in a couple minutes, and so we're going to continue to go because we have a lot of questions from yesterday that we have answers to, so I'm just trying to get to some live stuff now.
There is a gangway on deck 5. I will answer that real quick. Most of the gangways are on deck 4, but you can use the escalators that come down from guest services /
6 down to 5, yeah.
Those go down to 5, and you can get off the ship, and then they have stairs that come out of the ship. It's really cool.
For any of their people who want to see that, we actually showed that in our deck 5-6 tour.
Perfect.
Cool.
That's perfect.
Because it's like right close to
Yep.
guest services
Yep.
there. It's around
That's
the corner,
perfect.
so we show it.
Sweet.
Drink.
We're
Any
out.
last questions? TLC just got another.
TCL,
Oh, thank you,
Liz
Al.
Cruise Life, Thank
Thank
you.
you.
There you go, hanging with the
Appreciate
hordes.
it.
One
Yeah.
closer to 25,000.
Here we go,
Right.
Connie.
Started season inaugural group live again, right? Oh yeah, well we're gonna have some more champagne then.
Yes.
Glad to hear everyone is going on. That's awesome. And now that's a legit group cruise,
Yes.
right? You should leave the camera
Oh, that's a
live when
great
docking
call.
in Ocean
Oh,
Key.
yeah.
So if I'm awake, I don't know. We'll see.
Turn it on going to bed.
It's just a matter of logistics. Like
Well, you
all
don't
this
know
stuff.
Which side you're docking on
You-
either.
It depends if we are backing in. If we're going to
Yeah.
back in, then
Yeah.
we're going to be on the
Yeah,
correct side. If we
yeah.
pull in, then no. But
Yeah,
I
no.
believe we always back in so they can pull out.
Okay.
Oh.
But that being said, that means we have to leave the door open for all the cabling. And I just have a thing about leaving doors open on ships.
Oh,
You're not
Thank
supposed to do it,
thank
No.
you.
right?
We appreciate that,
So, and I am not putting my computer out there. That is not happening.
No.
Sorry.
actually. Probably fine.
Yeah, probably my
Maybe do it on one of the phones is like a live stream, like we do when we're driving. You don't have to have the computer hooked up.
Oh.
So you want me to leave my $1,000 phone out there instead for the salt?
No, I was thinking about my old one, but
And how's that gonna
I
work?
don't know.
Cruises Forever,
Miss
to
Nut.
answer your question, yes. We are going to the inaugural
Yes.
visit of Celebration Key. So July, we are the very first ship
Yep.
that will ever visit Celebration Key.
That's
and that is on the
Carnival Vista. We'll
Yep.
be there on the 18th.
July 18th.
Yep.
And so
Yes.
there will be a ribbon cutting. There will be there will be celebrations. So we will be going actually
There'll be
live.
celebrations at Celebration
Yeah,
Key.
I know, right? We'll
Go
be going-
figure.
We'll be going live from Celebration Key.
Yes, we will.
Willing the Bahamas Wi-Fi network.
We'll be fine.
Tell me if this is putting the cart before the horse,
Yeah,
because I know you
okay.
do your own review.
Yeah.
What did you feel about getting on this ship, for the first time with the inaugural? Did you feel the festivities
What
This
were
festivities?
ample?
This ship
Yes,
specifically?
this ship.
What
Well,
festivities are you talking
well,
about?
think about it.
Can
With-
I ask where the beep button is?
Right here.
I think it
Here,
was.
hang on, you just hit that button when you're ready.
I think it was bull. That's what I think about. I mean, this wasn't an inaugural sailing.
No.
This was a.
What festivities did you encounter?
Oh,
I
maybe you
wasn't
guys
saying
did.
we encountered
Okay,
anything.
I'm just making sure I didn't miss something
Well,
Yeah,
we-
because we didn't see anything.
Yeah, it's the NCL Aqua was
worse.
there were less than this.
Worse.
It
Yeah.
almost seemed like
How
the
is this
crew
then
was
nothing possible?
unhappy to see us there when we got on the Aqua.
Oh.
It was,
Yeah.
you know how a crew member gets when they're about to finish their contract? They're like
Yeah,
done.
They're
It
they're
was-
dead in the eyes.
That
That's what
was
they all
dead
look
in the
like.
eyes.
It was so
There
strange.
no, woo! There was
Yeah.
none of that.
Yeah.
I think about. So
There was some activity here,
Yeah.
but it was
Well,
very
It
There
was
was?
very low key. Very low
well.
key.
We got on early. You got on much
Oh,
later
yes,
than we
yes,
did.
we did get on later.
So again, it wasn't like It wasn't like any of the carnival. Wow.
Yeah.
But it was more than nothing.
But
Yeah.
it was at least
Yeah.
which we didn't even get that on the
Yeah.
Insel Aqua. There was nothing.
Yeah, I think about Carnival. Speaking of being a leader, Carnival. Carnival Jubilee, that inaugural, we got the cowboy hats.
Yeah.
Out of
Yeah.
Galveston. We got that beautifully laminated book, the hardcover books. I mean, I think the Firenze was a little weak with those plastic sunglasses, but it was something.
It was something.
Those
It was
sunglasses
something.
were
The thought
so
was there was a
fun.
thought.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Inaugural on Islander, we got the tote bag.
Islander, there was a tote bag that had the inaugural dates of
Yeah,
the sailing.
it was cool.
Like,
The
that was
coolest
awesome.
thing we ever got was on Virgin Scarlet Lady. We got a replica of the ship's coin.
Everybody did.
Oh, look at
goosebumps.
those.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That
was
was the
it's,
Yeah.
best
it's in a
one
special
ever.
pouch and
Yeah,
yeah.
little leather
That's
pouch.
cool.
Here's
Yeah.
what I will say. Like, I don't necessarily expect there to be like extravagant. So if you're thinking, oh gosh, we're very blessed to be
Yeah,
here.
of course,
Super blessed to
absolutely.
be here.
Yes.
But like a 50-cent pin that said inaugural, World America
Something.
inaugural sailing, like something to commemorate that we can take back and we can celebrate with
Right.
others.
Right.
Just nothing.
You know what we got for NCL Aqua?
What?
It was a little
Picture.
8x10. Congratulations, and didn't even have our names on it. You were on the inaugural for the NCL Aqua.
It's something.
Yep.
It's something.
I'm sorry.
Like,
it's something.
That's what we got
Honestly,
from Venezia,
I-
that we got the route map from.
Oh
Carnival
yeah,
Venezia.
that was cool. I
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
I enjoyed the picture from NCL more than the glasses.
From Firenze.
Yeah, that
That
was
was weird.
those glasses were pretty bad.
I don't-
Like,
there
Carnival,
were so
what the
many
hell are you
options.
thinking?
Like it was Italian style.
I-
Come on.
I would rather have had a pen.
Yes.
Here's what I said. Here's what we said at the time.
Yeah.
What we said at the time. Why not give out? Again, they could be cheap, but those Italian masks for.
Right.
I mean, it's in like
Yeah.
fun Italian
Something.
style.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that would have cost them far more than those
Probably.
cheap glasses.
Yeah.
Look, those things could not have been more than 25 cents a
Oh,
piece.
absolutely.
I was thinking a nickel.
Yeah, they were really bad, y'all.
They were
Yeah.
And
really bad.
and nobody's gonna want to wear those in the sun to protect their
No,
eyes.
no.
They were
Right.
bad.
Yeah.
Again,
You don't wanna
nice
see
thought.
those
Thank you,
things.
but
Again, blessed.
Yeah,
Again,
we're
the word that I
very
was using is
appreciative.
blessed, appreciative. I was bummed that for the inaugural of World America, the debut to North America, this is going to redefine the cruising for MSC.
Yeah.
And it was just kind of like, hey,
Welcome aboard.
can I get you a drink?
yeah,
Okay.
Well, and not for nothing, but we do still have 2 days.
I know, I
we
keep
still
saying
may
that.
Get something in our cabin. The Aqua was wasn't it the next to the last day? That
Yeah.
we got
that we got the
delivered?
picture.
Maybe that's what we have under the door.
I don't
over
know.
here.
We're about to find out
Yeah, we'll find out.
because you guys have to go that way to get
Yeah,
out.
do.
that's
Fair.
true.
Okay, speaking of which, these guys have to go.
Yes.
So I'm just gonna put on some music for a minute
Okay,
and
perfect.
mute the mics. Right. We want to thank you guys for being with us,
Thank
of
you.
course, as
Yes.
always.
Yes.
Right?
Thank you
So
You're-
good to see you.
We've done this a couple times now. This time, we haven't heard that we lost your connection. So
Yeah.
we've had a
You're
congratulations.
Oh, that's right.
That-
that we
Yes.
broadcast simulcast on 2 stations
Hello,
or 2
MSC
channels,
Wi-Fi.
right?
MSC for the win.
Right. Right. So we're pretty excited about that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Though we did want to go outside, it was raining, and so this was the safest bet. So we're just going to mute all the mics. We have to move some equipment because this blocks the exit,
Yeah.
and so we're just going to mute this mic, move some stuff, and then Lisa and I will be back to
So go have
answer the
snacks.
rest of your questions. So go grab another snack.
Yes.
Snackies.
Hey everyone, great to see you.